Hello there. It's time to twirl. But anyway, before we get into that, I was doing some farming in the overworld and I came across some secrets, I guess? Maybe? I, it, it's another one of those things with a little gold speckle. So I'll show you the area in a sec, but this is the note based on a conversation that my character had in the phone booth. And I think we need to remember some details from this. So the conversation sounded like it was very one-sided. The phone rang, so somebody rang the phone booth, and it almost sounded like it was a. I want to say it's either it was a partner. I want to say the husband calling the wife, and the wife appears to be just way too busy for everything and anything. Or it's the other way around. So the caller seems to be arguing with someone named Scott. Initially, we infer that these two are married and Scott's work situation is causing disharmony in the marriage. The caller has a daughter named Beatrice whose birthday is on February 13th. Now, this has got 0213. So I'm thinking that might be relevant to something. So yeah, so there's that. And the phone booth is over here. So this had a little gold speckle on it. So we're here. Backwater Pass. There's also a quest here as well. And I didn't see that before. So I was going to save it for this video because we're going to do that. And then we're going to do some companion quests. But yeah, there seems to be a lot more to the world as a whole than it lets on. So, very interesting. And also, just a quick side note too with characters. I leveled and ascended Shashi here. I still haven't heard her name by a voice actor, so I don't actually know the pronunciation properly. So I leveled up her traces. I've got this light cone in there at the moment. I don't think this is the right one, but it's better than like nothing. And I started leveling up some relics, the purple ones specifically. So we'll see. But this here, now I came into this place and I thought, no, I'll leave it. I won't do anything just yet. Because I want to get it on video because there's a trash can here, but I can't interact with it. But yeah, let's see what happens. How can I get out of here? What are you doing here all by yourself? It's not safe. Or hey, are you lost? Hey, are you lost? Lost? I'm not lost, ma'am. Don't worry about me. He said nothing back and never happened so long as I listened to him. Who's he? Your dad? Dad? No, nope. He's important, but he's not my dad. Oh, he also mentioned that it's polite to always introduce yourself. So my name is Cyril? Or Cyril? I want to say Cyril, but then I immediately thought it's a play on words for surreal. And it's nice, an honor, I mean, to meet you. My name, come with me, or I have to get you out of here, Cyril. Ma'am, don't you want to tell me your name? Oh, that's okay, don't worry. He said gotta be polite to everyone at all times. I can't go with you, ma'am, I have to find a way out. What are you saying I don't understand? I can't just leave a little kid like you here alone. Yeah. Don't worry, even if he's not here, my sister is with me. She'll take care of me. I have to find my way. I have to find a way to get out. Where on earth did I go wrong? This little girl named Cyril seems to be fixated on that spot the whole time. Could it be that her idea of getting out is connected to these boxes? I'll help you sort out these boxes. For real, that'd be great, but I shouldn't bother others with my own business. But I've been here for such a long time. Maybe if someone helps me, I can get out. If it won't be a bother to you, ma'am, could you help me out? Save the little girl by pushing boxes away to unblock her exit. When there are multiple targets to be rescued on the field, all of them must be rescued to be considered a success. Right. Oh, look at that. And the opening is on this side. Push. Rescue.
Well figured out.
And a chest. Can we talk to her? There we go. You're amazing. I've been here so long and I could never figure out how to solve this. But why? Why can't I get out still? I don't get it. Where are you trying to go? You just have to follow me. Yeah, I don't get it. Where are you trying to go? Don't you get it? It's hard for me to explain. It's either he or my sister were here. The girl's not making any sense at all. Perhaps she's been somehow traumatized. Don't be tough on the child. Be patient and go along with what she says for now. Can you tell me his name? He's a really, really important person to me. People only like my sister. That's no surprise since my sister is smart and pretty. All this time, he's the only one willing to play with me. He thinks I'm very special. This has got some really fucking weird connotation, don't you think? Your sister, why isn't she with you? I don't know where she is. She's always so busy and there's always so many people around her, people that I don't know. She's so caring and kind, but when she gets busy, she doesn't have time for me. I just want to help you, no need to get scared. Thank you, ma'am. Maybe if I try once more, I'll be able to get out. Okay, but how do we try once more? Look over there. You blink and then it'll start up again, won't it? There's always something trapping me here. They don't want me to get out. Did I do something wrong? He said you should apologize if you do something wrong, but who should I apologize to? What the fuck? What on earth are these boxes? With all these boxes, things are starting to get weird. It's like, yeah, what on? Oh man, two good questions. Well, a question and a statement. Things are starting to get weird. These boxes keep showing up and making me think and think, but I'm not like my sister. I'm not smart enough and I don't know what to do. I want them to disappear and I want to get out of here. I want to go see him. He promised to give me a perfect life. Oh dear. I'll help you again. Thank you, ma'am. I'll wait here for you. Alright, so this one, you, and you. Alright, and again. That's another puzzle solved, ma'am. You're so smart. But nothing's changed though. I'm still stuck here and I can't get out. I don't want to grab her hand. Just hold on tight to me and I'll get you out of here. Really? Can you really get me out of here? You reach out and try to grab her pale, slender wrist. However, just before you reach her, a huge force repels your hand, followed by a tingling sensation, then a numbing burn. A force is preventing you from taking Cyril away. Based on this feedback, you understand it is trying to tell you to stop trying or face more pain. How are you this powerful? What's going on? What happened? So you can't help me either. Even if you found a way to solve the puzzle, that's okay, ma'am. Don't be sad, it's not your fault. I'll wait for him to come back. He always knows how to fix things. Let me try again. I don't want to hurt a kind person like you again. I'll keep working hard and try to get out on my own. He said only hardworking kids deserve praise. Bye bye, ma'am. I hope you have fun on the shopping street. That girl and those armory boxes kept showing up. What the heck is going on here? Maybe it's some kind of reality distortion in the fragmentum, but the kid was flesh and blood and not some kind of hallucination. Gotta find someone to help, someone who understands this weird stuff, and I can only think of him. Who is him? She's back there again. Can we talk to her again? You're still here. All good. Don't worry about me. I'll work out and try to get out on my own. What the fuck? I'm not putting it on either. I'm not like, oh my god, what the fuck? I'm genuinely like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Oh, this character's fantastic, by the way. Look at this. Yep,
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
that's right. Okay, so yeah, very strange. Very, very strange. Hold on. Kind of missed it. That's okay.
Want to see what I can do? Time to twirl!
Fighting is meaningless.
Time to 12.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! You're not going anywhere!
Very nice.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
So yeah, because what I decided to do was I did a couple of simulated universes because I actually quite enjoy it, even though I'm still like world 1 because I haven't unlocked anything further. But I just wanted to do something to get some materials and whatnot. And then I remembered that the overworld has reset, and I was like, okay, cool, we'll do some overworld. And yeah, I came here, so I've cleared the ship already, and I came to here and I found this stuff and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, very strange. Okay, alright, so what we'll do is check this first. Oh yeah, the Twitch drops and the daily check-in. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh yeah, and because I got Trailblazer 25, I got 10 tickets. So we'll do a 10 pull. I don't know what we're gonna get. Oh, okay, what's this? Under the blue sky. Increase wearer's attack by 16. When the wearer defeats an enemy, the wearer's crit rate increases by 12% for 3 turns. Oh yeah, and at max level... Oh, nice. Okay. A whole lot of nothing, really. And one more ticket. Loop. And we've got 1100 jade. So 500 more and we can do another 10 pull. So yeah, and to show, although probably no one really cares, I still haven't purchased any because the bonuses are still up. So I am awful tempted, don't worry, but I feel like there's no point in doing it right now because I'm so low level. Doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, let's go have a look at the administrative district first. So Scott, Beatrice,
The next
0213.
Up to you.
See if anything
This is
comes
some
up.
gourmet stuff.
Come around and have a look.
No, that's fine. Ooh, trash can. Alright. 2 trash cans. One for recycling, dry garbage, one for recycling, wet garbage. Where would you throw Pom-Pom's fur? Dry garbage? Correct. Pom-Pom's fur doesn't easily degrade and isn't toxic, so it belongs in the dry garbage. You immerse yourself in the joys of sorting garbage. We've done that one before. I didn't get anything for it. That makes me upset. Roaming judge. What do you got to say? Please file a report with Silverman Guards if you encounter civil disputes. Please don't try to bypass the prosecution and discuss it with the judge directly. Judge. I know what you want to ask. As a judge, how it is that I'm standing on the street instead of in the courthouse. Have you heard of the term a roaming judge? Forget about it. It sounds impressive, but I'm just a legal advisor sent to help the guards. Compared to my work at the court, this is a major waste of time. Waste of time? Don't you think it's a waste of my time to have me out here trying to talk sense into the elderly every day? I was a straight-A student at Bellabog Law School. Why am I dealing with trivial family stuff? I should be in charge of more complex, important cases. That's where I shine. You know what I'm talking about, right? What's that look on your face? Forget it. You aren't much different from the old-timers. Just come to me when you have a big case. Can we talk? You seem upset. Is that obvious? Dealing with a bunch of ignorant old people every day, you'd be annoyed if you were you would be annoyed too if you were me. What kind of legal issues can you help them with? Legal issues. You think too highly of the people of Belobog. What they come to me for has nothing to do with the law. It's all complaints about daily life. Try working in retail, man. It's always the same thing. The complainant tells me that they have been the complainant tells me they have been altruistic and taken the big picture into consideration, and the offending party has taken advantage of them and is being ungrateful. You can hear thousands of stories like this at Soulwarm Festival family gatherings. Those stories are, in the end, moral blackmail, which I'm not interested in at all. But I'm a legal practitioner after all, so it's my duty to help the public get to know the law. Every time it gets to this part, they start to pretend like they don't understand me. But who's to blame? After all, the law is always fair and impartial, showing favour to no one. Wow, you have a hard job. Just hearing that makes my head spin. Yeah, wow, you have a hard job. I know, right? I can't go on being a roaming judge for a second longer. What kind of cases do you consider important? Corruption related with illegal organizations and personnel involved, or at least arms smuggling or scams. Forget it, just pretend like I'm talking nonsense. Belobog is too safe to have cases like that, even if there's big cases out of my reach. What about the dude that got scammed over there? Food journalist. Molly, technology staff.
So, this friend of mine...
We should be talking to them. They might trigger something. Pretentious man, he's still there. There's nothing here. We'll go over to where the weird man was. The sewer grate hasn't activated again. Mind you, technically hasn't reset either yet. Alright. It's the phone booth. Nothing. Nope. Nope. Alright, it might be too early anyway. Okay, alright, well, let's head back. Let's start this. Alright, Miss Himiko. Back so soon. We narrowly averted disaster and now we're home. It's in the world this world is a dangerous place. Ever since the Astral Express embarked on its journey, every world contaminated by the stellar line has been problematic. Before the three of you boarded the Express, Welt, I, and someone else were adventuring together. It was the same back then as well. We would slowly trailblaze new worlds, find the Stellaron, and clear a path. No matter what world we were on, some difficulties remain constant. Misunderstandings caused by communication. Oh, pardon me. Enmity caused by cultural differences. The enemies with malicious intentions. But there is always something new. Keep the good work. You've never mentioned these things before, or I want to hear about your past. I want to hear about your past. You've still got work to do. As for me, I've got to maintain the express while it's parked. We can take a longer break after we're done with this world. Come find me if you're still interested. Here we go. Recount the situation in the group chat to Himiko.
It must be difficult for Asta. Being the lead researcher isn't easy.
I don't know if you can hear that or not, so I'm just going to put it back up to where it usually is. There we go. Voice acting. Good, I can take a break.
As soon as the Legion exits stage right, in comes the gossip. How does that saying go again? Greet enemies outside with a smile, greet enemies inside with a sword.
I like that.
Such is the Herda company culture.
Company culture stems from the company owner. You seem pretty cheerful about it. Company culture stems from the company owner.
Herda doesn't really have anything to do with it. I'm afraid wherever you find people, you find gossip of some variety.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Are you thinking of getting involved?
Really want to help Asta? No, just eating popcorn on the sidelines. Hmm. I mean, I don't mind Asta, but I like the chaos.
Well, while these rumors have nothing to do with us, they do concern the reputation of young Asta. And turning a blind eye is not the way of the nameless.
Oh, whatever.
Solving a matter like this won't be difficult. Predictably, the crowd cares more about the drama than the facts. Stopping the rumors from brewing is more important right now than laying out the truth. And it's better to unearth the source of the rumors directly than to painstakingly try to refute them one by one.
True. As always, your guidance is wise, so we get rid of the troublemaker, right?
You're a smooth talker.
Damn straight.
I have a friend. They say there isn't a single piece of station gossip she doesn't know about.
Talking about yourself. I didn't realize you liked gossip too.
First of all, it's not me. Secondly, I don't make friends just for the sake of gossip. It's just that my friend is pretty amazing, and I think you might be able to extract some information from her. Let's see. Right now, she's probably slacking off somewhere outside the department.
Hope it's not Joanne from medical.
I don't know her real name, but she calls herself Gossip Monger.
Oh god. Alright. Maybe she's doing it to herself. Maybe the gossip monger is Asta. Oh, she's over there now. Alright. Let's go to the zone.
The next destination? Up to you.
I can't see anyone slacking off. Maybe Gossip Monger isn't around?
I don't know, that guy there looks like he is. Oh, here we go. Just came back from nap. What's this 99 new messages? And here I thought there was another accident on the space station, or incident at the space station. This is how much freedom this group chat has. This is how free and unoccupied this group of chatters are. Difference of research capacities, no obstacles, communication. Everyone expressed childlike curiosity. New form collision ideas, brave exploration, one's work and life. You mean gossiping. Story about the lead researcher has begun to circulate. There's a mole in the group. Which group chat doesn't have a mole? Does someone in this group chat actually need to do any work? Are we even working for the same space station? Who said we're not working? None of your business. If we want to chat for a little. What I choose to say in the group is also none of your business. Fine, you do you. You're the one working with. You're the one with work ethics. I'm leaving. Huh.
The rumors are already circulating. Let's gather some intel first.
Totally.
Have you heard anything from Gossip Monger? Is the lead researcher really that corrupt? Who exactly is this whistleblower?
Oh my god, Jessica, I don't know.
Hey, aren't you off work today?
I couldn't not come in after checking my phone. Days off aren't as juicy as gossip.
Oh my. You're in the wrong... No. No. Days off means sleeping.
Ah, well, too bad. I haven't seen Gossip Monger this morning. You should rest up and wait for more news.
Oh, you're right.
I like how just Pimp Man just stands there and just listens.
Why are you still here? Didn't your department call you to prepare for the emergency operation?
No. I just sneaked out for a little while. What are the odds?
I got a group message 2 minutes ago saying that something's happened in the Special Purpose Lab. Somebody's trapped. The security department's blocked off the area around the entrance.
The Special Purpose Lab? Then wouldn't Pamela, I mean Gossip Monger, be...
There we go.
Most likely. No wonder she's not here right now.
Ding, ding, ding. That was a little too easy. Alright, speak with security department member. Oh yeah, there he is.
People who buy that think smart water raises their IQ.
Security department member. member.
Walkways around the Special Purpose Lab have been temporarily closed off. Please keep your distance.
Came with through just this once.
I'm afraid this is a live situation. It's too dangerous. Wait. Brother Arlen told me about you. If you insist on going, then I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, we're up for
Be
a
safe.
fight. Oh, we are up for a fight. Recommended team level 34. Well, they're all level 40. We should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just brute force it. Oh, okay. Interesting.
You're Brother Arlen's friend.
Yes. It's Pamela here.
Let me check. I remember her name was on the rescuer list. Did Arlen ask you to investigate? Great. I've made some new discoveries. Did you see it? Look, it seems like the rumors about the station are true. There are Stellaron traces here.
Yeah, you're looking at one.
Good luck figuring that out. All I know is that monsters have destroyed the power supply installations here. The elevator is out of commission, so the people stuck on the floor below can't make it up.
Ah, shit. Really? Is there anything I can do?
Maybe you can help us restart the central elevator?
There are plenty of backup power sources in the storage zone. Right opposite, if I remember right.
As soon as we can restart the power supply, we can get this elevator working and rescue everyone.
Right. Yes, that's how I'll be referred to from now on. Not by name, but, hey, you're that dude's friend. Yeah, man. Alright. Let's smack him in the face with a big blade. Yeah, we'll be just fine.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights. Time to twirl.
Who we got? Okay. That's not a battery, that's a heatsink. That's a Noctua heatsink. Not really, but you know. Alright, moving on. That way's blocked off. Where are you? There. Are you... Alright, we'll smack you with Herta. There we go. Kill him. And...
No more playing nice.
Beautiful.
How am I gonna get that time back?
I don't know, man. No. Oh, yeah, there we are. I had a funny feeling. It's like, yeah, that's too easy. Boop. Goodbye.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Beautiful. Alright, these teenage girls have gone and taken care of everything for you, dude.
Well, did you find the backup power source?
Of course I fucking did, man. What do you think this is?
Thank goodness you're here. Give me a moment. I'll give the elevator a little shake up. All right, you can use it now. Be safe.
Alright, let's go down. Storage zone, first floor. Ah, I can see one down there. Those elevators remind me of Final Fantasy. And it's like I half expect that as soon as the door opens, an enemy's inside and it just jumps out, and then you get the... And then the screen fades, and then you start the battle music.
Somebody help! Wait, the elevator is here.
Well done, voice actor.
We lost sight of Pamela. There's a terrifying monster over there. We didn't dare to go over on our own. Please save her. We'll take the elevator up.
Please!
That dude sounds like... He sounds like the guy who does the voices for the ghosts. Not the little AI ghosts that you have as your companion in Destiny 2, but the ghosts on the moon. The red shades. Huh. I could be overthinking it though. I do that a lot.
Let me through. Dodge this. Time to twirl.
I've no interest in conflict.
Time to twirl.
Thank you, Herta.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
And it is time to twirl. Twirling and twirling and twirling. That looks like I have to interact with that panel over there. There's the gossip. Controller. What happens if I do this? There's still more to do. Yeah, I need to talk to this dumb bitch and get her to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, holy mackerel, you scared the stars out of me. You took your time.
Wow, fuck you.
That's right. I'm the one you're looking for.
You knew I was looking for you.
Not only did I know you were coming, but I also know why. You want to know who Richard Know-It-All from the Heritor Group is, don't you?
Who?
Fans of Madame Herta. They call themselves the Heritors.
Oh.
I'm a businesswoman, and we play by our own rules. If you want the scoop, you have to pay the price.
Yeah, how about I just leave you here to die then?
Certainly not. I have a very clear notion of how much different favors cost. I don't have any particular hobbies. I do indulge in a little tittle-tattling here and there, not to mention admiring of a certain scientist.
It better not be Capote.
And now here you are, vanquishing monsters left, right, and center. I heard you're with the Astral Express. How fortunate.
Oh, Himiko.
As it happens, I'm a huge fan of Himiko. An amalgamation of beauty and brains. The epitome of a graceful and gentle scientist.
Wow. The person who did the voice acting for this needs a bit of a bonus. Almost sounds like a Tannis.
Can you help me take a high-def portrait photo of Himiko smiling? Please? Make sure you capture her electrifying smile. The one that stuns people into a trance. That 1,000,000-volt smile.
That's a strange request.
What's the matter? You know Himiko well, right? If you ask her, I'm sure she'll say yes. A superbly beautiful, dazzling, electrifying portrait shot of Himiko in exchange for the secret behind Richard Know-It-All. Send the picture over when you have it. I'm always fair when it comes to haggling.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Oh, I couldn't touch that. The panel. That panel that told me I had other stuff to do, I couldn't use it. I wonder why. Something else, guys. What security department up locked down the area? Special purpose lab? No. Not just that. Fragmentum 2. At the space station, are you sure? I'm looking through security tapes. Looks like Fragmentum is a minor one. I've only seen samples before, but never really a live one. I'll go take a peek. See you guys later. Curiosity kills a cat. Someone like you won't stay alive for 15 minutes. If anyone says to you, curiosity kills a cat, then you retort with information brought it back. Blocked and blocked. Why don't you two just get married already? Interesting. Speak with Himiko to obtain her picture. Or to obtain her consent to take a picture. Oh, and she's on here. Wow, there you go. How very convenient.
Did you find Gossip Monger? What did she say?
She made a very Himiko-centric proposal, or she wants your picture in exchange for the information. I will just be straight up.
I knew she was weird.
You said you were friends. You can't give in to her. What level of beauty filter do you want? Oh, don't ask her that. You said you were friends.
There are many types of friend. She's the type you can only stay friends with if you never meet her.
Yes, I know many of those.
It's okay. It's just a picture. I don't mind. Go ahead.
You line it up. I'm gonna line it right up. Target found. Save.
Let me see. Hey, you're pretty good.
Yeah, I guess so.
Huh? What are you taking pictures of?
March 7th may have rubbed off on me.
Why do you sound so nervous all of a sudden? Suspicious.
I didn't expect to see you here. Didn't you say you were really busy?
I am. The Legion has only just retreated. The station is in absolute shambles.
That looks pretty good to me.
Now, any progress in rebuilding things has been ruined by the reappearance of the Fragmentum.
Oh. An active Stellaron is rarely a cause for celebration. What did Herta say about the Fragmentum's appearance?
You know what she's like. It's like nothing's happened. She's just sitting back and giving orders. If there's time later, I want to talk to you both in more detail about this. You're the Fragmentum experts, after all.
No, I just kill him.
Anytime.
Now kiss.
I need to go. Someone's taken my family encryption key. You know, the one I used to withdraw my allowance? I need to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, that's a pretty shitty thing to have. Someone's withholding your encryption key.
That
Excuse
might
me?
be the whistleblower's so-called evidence. Looks like you don't have much time to lose.
What do we got? Remember to send me with a picture. Oh my, really beautiful. Oh, I'm going to print this out as a wallpaper and hang it in my room. Richard Know-it-all's identity. He's Richard from the Department of Galactic Geopolitics. This information is guaranteed to be authentic. He's a business rival. Rivals have once again turned into... So his real name is actually Richard. Yes, he's that tall and thin man with the black rimmed glasses and a slanted fringe. This guy's just been chased out of his own department, so he's always hanging around the reception hall. That inside scoop that he has, I know all about it too. You want to hear about it? The same terms, Himiko. Fine, I'll get it myself. Alright. I mean, if I just got to take pictures of Himiko, sure. Just head over to the Rule 34 subreddit and just lay it on thick. Okay, researcher. There's that one there. Slacking off though. I want to say it's this one. Maybe not. Slacking off. Oh, glasses. Him.
Doesn't fit gossip monger's descriptions.
Really?
She said, a young man with black-rimmed glasses and a slanted fringe.
Oh, he's got black rimmed glasses, so does he, so does she. You. I don't know what slanted fringe means. Nope.
Doesn't fit gossip monger's descriptions. She said, a young...
And you are?
Your worst fucking nightmare, buddy.
And you are?
Hey, you Richard Know-It-All.
Oh, well done. You found me. So, you're here about the lead researcher's corruption. Anything for a good story, huh? I don't get it. You people live your lives for gossip. Wouldn't it be better to apply that drive to your research? Madame Herta would be delighted to see everyone working so hard.
Yeah, that doesn't give you the right to steal someone's encryption key.
What encryption key? Have you been reading too many novels? You think there's some hidden heir on this space station with keys to the family coffers? Less fantasizing, more researching. Got it? Alright, you want the scoop? Fine. Backed it all up anyway. Here, take it. And let it be known that I, Richard Know-It-All, do not spread rumors. This is the receipt. See the title on this purchase order? That's what I call substantive evidence.
Is the source of the document reliable?
Of course it is. If I had any doubt, I'd have kept it quiet. I picked it up a few days ago when I was collecting a package. I saw a few receipts requiring the lead researcher's signature. The security department's head honcho, Arlen, he left pretty quickly when he saw him. We all know he's on her side anyway.
Well, she's the fucking boss, man. What do you expect?
So I had a peek, and whoa, she's buying equipment for the space station under her own name. I've got her now.
This is no evidence at all.
Jeez, do I really have to break it down for you? The space station has its own financial procedures. As long as the purchase is for the space station, no matter how big or small, it has to go through the organizational account using the station's allocated funds. The payer here is her private account. She's totally embezzling station funds for herself. I'm so disappointed, so hurt. She looks like a sweet enough girl, but not only did she fail to repay Madame Herta for promoting her, she even stooped to this. I was so angry, I was shaking. I broke out in a cold sweat.
Have you ever considered that maybe she paid for it herself?
That amount of money? Herself? Who do you think she is? Fleming's daughter? Anyway, now you know everything, so leave me alone. I still need to write a report about this for Madame Herta.
Seems like it's all just a scare. But it's easy to make rumors and hard to dispel them. I better let Asta know.
And now my character's talking again. Very strange. So the gist I got from it was...
Next destination? Up to you.
Yeah, thank you. Asta's buying stuff for the ship with their own money. Some young brat just came up to me. Yo, Rich, what's the scoop? Everyone wants to know you're going to reveal soon. Remember that youngster? Remember the brat that came out to ask you about? Once I showed my irrefutable evidence, even they have to shut up. Haha. The one who came to find you was the person who fought off the Legion Zoomte beast. You don't say. Oh. I saw it on the monitors too. This person also defeated the fragmented monsters back at the special purpose lab. Yeah, fuck you, man. I could fucking destroy you in half a second. We just twirl. Oh dear, looks like you've run into a big shot. Richard has left the group chat. Is he gonna try and contact me? I start running up here and I get the messages. Ding ding ding. Oi man, hold on.
You can't waste money like this. This isn't wasting money. The IPC's budget is so stringent and the process takes so long. By the time my application would have gone through, too much time would have been wasted. Do you know how much hardware was destroyed when the Legion attacked? And how many cables are currently out of order on the station? How is it my fault when I'm spending my own money to solve everyone else's problems? Give my encryption key back. I won't. Who gave you the right to tell me what to do with my money?
Damn straight.
You did.
Oh.
Well, I might have done that, but this doesn't count as wasting money.
Yeah.
How is it not wasting money? We lost that finding device you bought during the Legion's invasion.
Oh, we found that.
All you had to do was check the inventory, and we could have replaced it. Why did you make a new order? And that Starnaut fleet from the last time? I did make an order, but it didn't go through. I was just trying to improve security measures to make sure attacks like this don't happen again. If the money wasn't spent, then it doesn't count. Anyway, are you here for something?
That's a very abrupt way to change the topic. Nothing as important as what we're just discussing. That's a very abrupt way to change the topic.
Please, tell me why you're here.
Richard's actions.
So, you think Richard was the one who stole my encryption key. So, he was the one who started the rumors. Huh. That fits.
It feels like she's not surprised.
No, when you're a boss, you get blamed for everything, even if it's something that you have no idea what's happening and you're not even responsible for it.
I'll deal with that immediately. Please don't worry, Miss Asta. Go. Wait! Leave the encryption key here. That's a separate issue. We'll talk about the encryption key later. How can you...
Oh, Asta's an okay. Visitor. Some music. Trailblazer XP. Starjades. Credits. Right. What did that do for this? You already know me. Sweet. Cool. Alright. I wonder how much... Alright, does the dialogue change? Haha. About the Starnaut. Of course, remember that, but I'm afraid you'll have to be more patient. I only made little copies of it, you see, and I've been able to get my hands on them. I've sent out the word that I'm willing to buy them, even at a high price, but so far I haven't heard back from anybody. Now I think about it, it's understandable that people are not willing to sell theirs. After all, who doesn't love a Starnaut? Excuse me. This is no ordinary film crossover, it's about passion and taste. I would sell mine if I got one. Okay. Alright. Pardon me. Alright. What do you got for me, man? Got 150 coins left, so I've almost maxed this out. Alright, sweet, there you go. All the rewards have been claimed. So once I get enough coinage for this, then that's sold out. Hopefully they like do something with that. They probably won't. I don't think that's part of, I don't think they actually do that kind of thing. Alright, oh. Signs of fragmentum. Let's find sample in the underworld. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so we had a follow-on for that. Interesting. And there's a follow-on for that one as well. Alright, well since we're here, let's do that. So that's here. Signs of fragmentum. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, let's go check it out. Oh, here we go. Thanks for your help uncovering the conspirator. I would like to thank you on behalf of Asta. Leave the rest to me. Herda didn't punish Asta, did she? Is it true that Asta bought all those? Yeah, Herda didn't punish. You really don't understand Madame Herda, do you? She couldn't care less about trivial matters like this. Yeah, I forget. This space station may be Madame Herda's property, but she didn't pay a single credit for its construction. Miss Asta's family has ties to the IPC. She's wealthy. So saying she's wealthy would be an understatement. Most of the facilities in the space station were essentially funded by her. So the cost of those things she purchased was practically nothing really for her. Is it still too late to cozy up with Miss Asta? Have you decided on what to do with Richard? I don't think you want to know the details. In any case, I have to thank you for helping Miss Asta with this incident. It's a shame we can't, like, go back and follow up. But that's alright. Ah, the club. Where we go back. Oh. Oh, there's lots. Update. An update on the rumor circulating an obscure chat. The researcher's latest update. The rumor's calculation is false and untrue. Equipment purchase records and statement information may purposely probably disclosed to the relevant departments of the ICP for reports of investigations. Helped by a certain volunteer. The said rumor has been determined to be false. Urge all employees to remain alert to any unverified rumors. The procured little robot has been placed in the communal area. Please to check it. What did I say? You tried to maliciously defame a little girl, and now you're not even going to apologize. Humanity regresses by day. That's something out of a horror story. Richard Know-It-All is nowhere to be found on the space station. Are you from security department's monitoring room? You seem to have a lot of free time. Bill leaves the group. It's just plain funny to have someone like you lecture us when all you do is ride your moral high horse and hide behind anonymity. If you're so good at being keyboard warrior, why don't you show your staff card? Come on, let's take this offline. Ooh. You're so... that word. Such an ignoramus. Robot leaves the chat. I see right through whoever you are. Space driving was kicked from the group. Everyone, while chatting here, please mind your manners and watch your words. Don't offend people, don't make bad jokes, and don't provoke others. And also don't stick your nose in other people's sensitive issues, and don't try to get to the bottom of them. While chatting here, everyone must take extra effort to... Well, when chatting here, everyone must take extra effort to hurt people, make bad jokes, and provoke others. We must dig deeply into people's sensitive issues to find out the truth. We need to learn to be tolerant. We need to learn to be ruthless. So the Viridian is just saying the opposite. Never back down. Purple Shirley blocked. Viridian blocked. Viridian left the group. Purple Shirley left the group. Looking at the chat history, all I see is people fighting. Honestly, I'm not interested. Agreed, I'm leaving as well. Yeah, I'm leaving too. I can't take this. You guys, forget it. I'm getting too old for this. I'm out. People Breaker, Ginger Spotted Dove, Private Dating Chat, Hair Maestro, and 66 others left the group chat. Well, I had no idea there were so many people in this group chat. You already know me. Is that not the... Is that not the broken conch thingy? Yep, comes with the I haven't formally thank you for your help. You planned all this? Give me too much credit. I just needed the help of the space station's big hero to settle some stuff I couldn't attend to myself. Who are you? I think you know. Madam heard the Soteria Club has been disbanded by the owner, Asta herself. So Asta hosted the group about rumor mongering for Asta so that she could find out who was doing the rumor mongering. Smart. Hello, sir. Fragmental corrosion in the zone is very severe, and the terminal devices recently broke. Establishing remote connection is the only way to go, but that requires a beacon. Are you ready? I guess you're sent by the lead researcher, Asta. Awesome. Please do us a favor and collect data from the beacons inside, please. It's quite dangerous in there, but if you are ready, let me go. Let's go. Oh, okay. Special mechanism. Exposure. The scanning function loaded on the camera can see through enemies. After being seen through, enemies will take 50% more damage. Ooh. Finish battle within 5 turns. Allies are knocked down no more than 2 times. Find all Wubbaboos and collect the beacon data they are carrying. Level 34s. Yeah, right. Challenge accepted. Now we've reached the site. Let me cut the chase. Fragmentum creatures are present in this area. The equipment was set up previously has been damaged. Therefore, this trip is to collect data from the beacons and to restore the remote connection. Your cameras are equipped with a temporary scanning program, though, through which the space station terminals can remotely analyze the data for any visible beacons. There's quite a lot of Wubbaboos in this zone, and they managed to transfer some of the beacon data onto themselves amidst the chaos. Wait the camera at the Wubbaboos and extract the data once the thingies light up. Scanning function. So what is this? Sustenance anchor. Okay, cool. Alright, so you always look backwards. You always look backwards and up and down. So you should not be here. Alright, you. Bang. Can we take a photo of you? No. Alright. Was there an enemy pathing here? Yes, there. Are we? I think we gotta wait for... Oh no, there we go. So there we go. Ooh.
Fighting is meaningless.
How am I gonna get that time back?
You won't get the time back. Time doesn't exist. Alright, Wubbaboos. Don't worry, I'm not looking up her distress. I'm looking for Wubbaboos up and down. Mind you, I could be overthinking it. I've said before in other games, Destiny has conditioned me to look in places I would never normally look for the sole purpose of finding secrets. There we are, there you are. Oh, I see you, you cheeky little bastard. Alright, you. There's a Wubbaboo there. How close can we get to this guy? Haha.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Alright. Okay. Where are we? Pimp Man. End him. Since we have to do things really quickly. There we go.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
So usually what happens is, because we saw that one above the door, they will probably repeat that little trick everywhere else. Not necessarily everywhere else, but if they've done it once, they'll do it again. Oh. Is he coming around? Yes. Alright, so we're gonna need Dan.
Let me through. You're not going anywhere.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's begin.
Can you end
The
him?
truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
No. Oh. Pretty sure that was in.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
No, they do not, sir. Just having a quick look. Alright, there's another one. Too far away. Is he facing... Oh, he's facing forward. Okay. Glorious.
Get it now?
There he is. There should be enough data. Let's take him back. This doesn't open. Alright, sweet. There you go. Ah, you're the dude I talked to. Alright. So lucky to have you. Yes, you are. Right connection is up. Leave the rest to us. Go back and have a good rest. To confirm. Right connection successful. Leave the rest to us. Thank you very much. Cool. Oh, I hit all 3. Fuck yeah. New difficulty unlocked. Alright, so what's the new difficulty? 2. Level 36. 5 turns. Oh, it's the same. Okay. Alright. Cool. So that's it, yeah? He doesn't look very happy. Alright, cool. So complete warning expedition 1 time. Cool. Alright. Now that's it. Cool. Alright. Let's go do this Vessel of Mediocrity, because that's a follow-up of that weird quest that I found. And it has me very curious. Child
Next destination, up to you.
with a shield or a barrier around it.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
No, I'm not looking for a ticket, thank you. Sure, hit the jackpot this time around. The guy with the robot arm isn't competing. Yes, so that's much more wiggle room. What are you babbling on about? Don't scare me like that. This old heart of mine is really weak, you know. Don't worry, you know me, it's just business. This time I promise it's got nothing to do with you guys. Anyway, so what's worth the pleasure this time? Oh, pardon me. You've gone through all the trouble to find me here, so you must have something urgent. Well, actually, this matter is a bit strange. Is this really something out there that you've never come across before at first? Ed, your first thought was to find me? Now that's what I call an ironclad friendship. Tell me, my dear old friend, I'll do anything for you as long as it's within my capabilities. You tell Sampo about your chance. A serial Backwater Pass. Oh, are you sure it wasn't some kind of hallucination induced by sleep deprivation? This thing, how about let's not look into it further. If you have any problem sleeping, then Natasha will have something for you. You promised to help me, don't get back on your word. This, I'm just saying stuff on impulse. Hey, it's the most important thing in this line of business is the customer's trust, alright? I'll go with you and take a look. Are you sure you weren't hallucinating? I'm telling you, Natasha has all kind of medicines for you. Anything. Don't let me down. Okay, I got it. Enough chat yet. Let's go. You gonna take us there? No, you're not gonna take us there. Oops, I hit B. I should hit V. Okay, Backwater Pass. Yeah, that's it. She won't be there. Ooh, something's happening. Keep silent. Can you, like, say something? Well then, I'll say it aloud for you. You're definitely suffering from hallucinations due to lack of sleep. So, there's no girl to here to begin with, and no armory boxes either. You just made everything up out of thin air, right? But since we're affected by the fragmentum here, you're not completely to blame. It's just how weird this place is. And to tell you the truth, I've seen all kinds of strange stuff in the fragmentum. You'll get used to it soon enough. Well, if there's nothing else going on, I'll be heading back to Boulder Town. I've still got unfinished business with Scott. Scott. Scott was the dude that we had on that we listened to on the phone in the phone booth. What's this? What's this? Someone left some notes behind. They look old. Chat once again. I'm happy. Mr. Stefan came to me about 6 months ago. Just like those adults who call themselves architects. He was here to see my sister, but he was different and he didn't ignore me. He always smiles and gives me lots and lots of candy. He always asked me some questions. I got nervous because I don't know how to answer, but he didn't get angry. He said I was a quiet and good kid. Started keeping a diary because of Mr. Stefani said that keeping a diary is a good habit for a lady to keep. He also said that keeping a diary is a very lonely affair, and that if I'm scared of being alone, I could just read aloud the diary to him. To be honest, it's really hard to keep a diary because nothing interesting happens to me. I won't read this part to Mr. Stefan as he'll get sad, but I don't want him to be sad. I wish I were my sister because she knows everything. She always tells me fun stories and is always telling me about interesting people she meets. It was only later that I realized most of my diary was about Mr. Stefan. Sometimes it's recounting our conversations, sometimes it's recording what I've learned from him, sometimes it's simply recording my mood while I wait for him to visit again. Today Mr. Stefan and I talked a lot, mostly trying to comfort me as I heard some bad news from another kid. I heard that the adults want to take my sister to some place far away and that I might never be able to see her again. I'm scared because my sister always looks after me and protects me. If she goes, I might get hurt and I might get even more lonely than I already am now. Mr. Stefan told me that he wouldn't let that happen. He said Cyril is no less than her sister and Cyril deserves her own wonderful life. I know he's just saying that to comfort me, but it still was nice to hear that come from him. Before he left, Mr. Stefan gave me a blue stone which despite its small size is shiny and smooth. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Mr. Fine said that this present represents our agreement, that he would take me out of here to a more spacious and comfortable place. A place without prison, a place with freedom. I trust Mr. Fine is a man of his word, unlike all the others. Today, entry is very long. Longer than the whole previous week combined, and I'm a little tired. It's late, I should go to bed. My sister didn't come home today, and it's just me home tonight. I'm going to sleep with the gift Mr. Fine gave me so that I won't be afraid of the dark. Is Cyril Bronya's sister? I don't see anything special. There's no treasure map or secret code or words, nothing of value. You can hold with this if you want. Then I'll be heading out, my valued patron. Here's hoping your insomnia improves. Make sure you're fully awake next time you come and see me. Interesting. And that's the diary, so that's been added to our thing. Ah, I love this kind of stuff. Very interesting. So that hasn't come back yet. And he also mentioned Scott. Redeemable with shield. Right. Okay. That's okay. Alright, well, we'll move on. But that's interesting. That's very interesting. Old Foreman's treasure. Talk to Julian. Go to the clinic and talk to Natasha. Let's go talk to Natasha. Come on, click. Very interesting.
So early. Let's look around.
Early? Lady, it's 20 to 5 in the morning. Right. There's Julian. Seeing if I can find any gold sparkles before I start. Nope. Okay, cool. Nat's clinic. I think I've only been here once, so I don't know if there's any other things I can interact with. Doesn't look like it. Oh, you can see it onto the street. Oh, looks cool. Alright. What's up? I hope your exploration will make progress and your journey will be free of pain. Oh, if only. Of course, if you get injured by accident, no need to panic, just leave it to the doctor. I need any help?
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with.
It didn't do the voice line at on the first line. Oh.
According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned.
You want me to go get them?
Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society?
No. Sounds suspicious?
I agree. Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder.
It's probably some sort of homeopathic cult.
The most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
Ah, so I pretend. Got it, you want me to go undercover?
It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines. Can I entrust you with this task?
No problem, leave it with me.
This little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Oh, Natasha. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Alright. Slices of life before the furnace. Let's go. Talk to the first patient. Are you close by? You are. Depressed patient. Huh, it's me.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
Sure. Well, there goes my cover. Who's Natasha?
Your cover? What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. My character is dumb.
Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right? What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it.
No.
Of course not. I read it in a book.
Ah.
Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through. For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
Are you serious?
What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud.
Appearances are more important than life. Money's one thing, but life.
You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
Who's Dr. Vash?
Natasha's brother. They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown.
Oh, this is gonna get weird.
I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe.
No, he fucked up too many times upstairs, so they sent him down. Free medical care, I don't believe it.
Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt. The underworld is always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself.
Yeah, there we go. It's homeopathic crap.
You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away.
Huh.
I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit. I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
And you believe that?
It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that.
No, I don't think so. That seems very out of character.
Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Huh.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
Just looking for golden sparkles. Oh, that one over there is for the main story quest.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled.
What did I ask you why you're not going for your follow-up visit?
A follow-up visit? Is that what you're asking about?
Yes.
Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup.
Oh my.
But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Well, even if they could cure me, I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
There's no time wasted where health is concerned, right? Or you should listen to Dr. Natasha.
Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get to my time of life, Good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough.
Yeah, that's nice.
Then,
Sort of.
he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
Yeah. I'm sure he's up there caring right now. Dr. Natasha cares. I care. Do I? My character's an idiot, so yeah.
You don't give up easily, do you? Still, you're full of kind words.
This woman's gonna walk straight through me, isn't she? Wow, look at that.
Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose. Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible.
Have you heard of the Mutual Aid Society?
Mutual who?
Mutual Aid.
All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout? No, I've never heard of any mutual aid society.
Cool. See ya.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
That chest is still over there and I haven't opened it. My conviction stays strong. Can I... yeah, okay, cool. I need all of these, actually. That's for the healer, that's for the fire. I can't remember which one I needed most. That's right, I'll come back to it later. They're the materials for the traces. Suspicious patient.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
What makes you say
Who
that?
else would care about people like me? I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
Did you have a dispute with her?
A dispute? No, no. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic and no real efficacy.
What?
She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out.
What's the alternative?
Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking.
Well... yeah, why don't you do that?
Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk.
Dr. Vash is making meth and giving it to the miners.
Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early. Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
They're willing to gamble with their life. I have no idea. They're willing to gamble with their life.
You're smarter than you look.
I don't know, man. This character's pretty fucking stupid.
When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
What if I told you I agreed with you, or where can I go to get this wonder medicine?
What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine?
Oh, you sold it pretty good.
Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule.
Oh, yeah.
You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences.
I wiped the floor with Fragmentum in seconds. You do not scare me, sir.
Here, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
I know where to find the wonder medicine.
It's to Natasha's house.
What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
Let's go to the address. Rivet down. Right there. Oh, these guys would have been respawned too. This way. Now we're here. Is there any... it doesn't look like there's any quests. Why, hello there, boys.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
To buy medicine from the Mutual Aid Society.
Medicine? Oh, you mean Dr. Vash's wonder medicine, right?
Yeah, man.
You're the same as everyone else that comes through here. If you want medicine, you don't need to go any further. You talk to me. And we only take cash. This ain't a charity.
The medicine here is pretty cheap.
The Mutual Aid Society sets the price. It might be different from Dr. Vash and his handouts, but it's a darn sight cheaper than that clinic woman's medicine.
But hers is free as well.
Well, are you buying or not? Spit it out. I don't have time for chit-chat. Wait a minute. Your clothes. Are you friends with that doctor woman? I've seen you at the clinic before. I know it. Get lost. Now. If you're a friend of that woman, then you're not welcome here. Shop's closed today. No customers.
Wait. What about our medicine? We've been waiting for ages.
Get lost, all of you. Save your breath and come back some other time.
That medicine seller sure shut up shop in a hurry. I should head back and report to Natasha.
Depressed patient.
This is all your fault. How are we supposed to get our wonder medicine now?
We might have just saved your fucking life.
Leave. If you stay here, that guy might not ever sell to us again.
Yeah, he will. He needs the money. Alright, back to Natasha.
It's so early. Let's look around.
Oh.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients? Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
Patients wanted me to keep it a secret from you. The patient said he was willing to take the risk. They're both valid.
I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here. I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiries first. I don't blame you. After everything you heard, I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is important to me.
Oh.
If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Oh, we're gonna do one of those. I took those pills. Look what it did to me. I've got 7 arms. Calm, patient.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
Smart. Emotional patient.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff... Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
No.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story.
Maybe she did have to put him down.
I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
Doctor with 0 medical ethics. It's tough for me to say. I think he's insane. I think he's insane.
I see. I can understand that. I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Okay. Close by, nice. Lonely woman.
Who are you?
I'm a miracle doctor from beyond the sky. I'm a friend of Dr. Natasha.
And who am I?
You're one of Dr. Natasha. Oh, she's lost her memory completely, right? You haven't introduced yourself yet?
Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where are they? You know where they are, right?
I'm afraid not. Are you okay?
I don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Where? Where did they go?
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace.
Yeah, she's in peace.
Poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
So I'm guessing she didn't take the medicine. The husband and the child did, and it killed them, and she's just gone into psychosis. They must have been seriously ill, and that made her become like this. They must have been seriously ill.
Oh, not terribly serious, but they needed to get treatment every now and then, which did impact their livelihood. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, oh, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
It just sounds like poison.
And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. And they chose to roll the dice. Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
Probably not. She's probably fucked for life. I'm back.
Did you speak to her?
Yeah, if you could actually call it that.
The look on your face. I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well.
Again, two valid things to say. Medicine dealers prey on our weaknesses.
Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story.
Oh, here we go.
There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground. Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next.
I'm sorry that I doubted you before. It's hard to believe he was your brother. I never doubted her, though. It's hard to believe that he was your brother.
Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
Yeah, I suppose.
Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine. But it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that. Go. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Alright, war on drugs. Here we go. Alright, where are we starting? Rivertown. Oh, back to where we were before. We're gonna fuck up the guards.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead.
Hand over the wonder medicine.
Oh, playing the hero, are we? Is this a stick-up? Wait a minute, you're that clinic woman's lackey, aren't you? Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right?
Correct.
Men, look lively and send this idiot packing already.
Let me through. Dodge this. Time to twirl.
We're twirling, boys. We're twirling.
Leave it to me.
Time to twirl. Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Alright, investigate. The old box has some medicine labeled with experiment numbers. This must be the wonder medicine the Mutual Aid Society was talking about. You suddenly hear footsteps behind you.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief.
Oh, you have no idea, sir. Who are you?
You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that?
Yep.
Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you.
You know, you call me names. I'm not going to play nice.
The underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat? My Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
Natasha would never give up on a patient.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you? Fine. Seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity.
I hope I get to kill you.
Men, seize the medicine thief.
Looks like I won't be. Alright, do one of these.
Nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
No more playing nice. Time to twirl. Time to twirl. What are you looking at?
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
Is that the brother?
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Yeah, he sounds angry, but he's shaking.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families. I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
You just gotta let him walk away. What was the fun in that? Should fuck him up. Alright.
So early. Let's look around.
It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please, think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface? I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
What a dick. Alright. Got near bashing. Nat.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
No, not really. I've seen worse. I'd like to straighten out that loudmouth myself. Yeah, man.
Don't let your emotions get the better of you. If I were in his shoes, I might well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask.
Was he your biological brother?
No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been.
Interesting.
I, actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me. My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vash loved me like a sister. That is, while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession.
What kind of person was Vash?
He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive. Like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way.
I get the vibe like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So you knew this medicine was his work?
I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you.
Did he really pass away?
That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains.
Brief silence.
I do admire his vision and perseverance, even though blizzard immunity always seemed unachievable to me. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way. During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity.
I think I know where this is going.
Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
He lost his last shred of humanity, or did nothing seem strange to you at all? Did nothing seem strange to you all that time? He'd lost his last shred of humanity.
Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one.
Yeah, not your fault though.
When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
Banishment isn't a particularly harsh punishment. You two did the right thing. Banishment isn't particularly a harsh punishment.
Looking back, it wasn't. He deserved much worse.
Absolutely.
Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since. Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know. Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
Well, there you go. So for a free-to-play game, it does sort of get a little heavy there. If you're the type to get immersed in that kind of stuff, which I am to some degree. Alright, where are we up to now? What have we got left? Old Foreman's Treasure. Julian, so you're right here. Let's do this real quick. Hi Julian. Wait, who are you? Mum told me not to talk to strangers. We played hide and seek together before. Hide and seek doesn't ring a bell. Did you mistake me for someone else? Pitch Dark Hook the Great sent me. Boss Hook, what does she want? Julian without... Oops, revealed myself. Fine, I'll stop messing with you, you're right. I'm Julian, what do you want from me? Don't you have urgent matters for me?
Hey, you! Stop! You are now a conscript of the moles.
Okay. Hook's little sidekick, the young little master of disguise.
I, Julian of 1,000 faces. Wait, it's not the time for this. We got trouble. The boss went to the Great Mine along with her Diggertron.
That's a dangerous word.
And she refused to let anyone go with her. I feel like she's doing something dangerous. You have to go check on her for us. Diggertron is Diggertron. As long as the boss has it with her, you can expect a good fight. Fursman is in the mines. It seems like the boss heard some bad news about him and then just ran in there. Oh, there's lots of bad guys in the mines. Miss Natasha said kids ain't allowed to go in. Go check on her for us now.
Wow, okay.
He's Hook's daddy, and he's like a daddy to everyone in the moles. He's like a great person.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll hit it right away. Why would I take orders from a little? Alright, I'll go help Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Don't worry, I'll head there right away.
Thank you. Please hurry.
Okay. Old Foreman's treasure. Alright, where are we going? Great mine. There, okay. Boom. We surrounded? We are not. Oh, that's where the train track stuff is. Ah, ooh. What's this then?
Calm down, calm down. We're all here to work for a living. Why not sit down and talk it out?
Yeah.
Save it. We treated you as our leader, but look how you treated us.
Ooh.
Such a rat. You sold the intel about the vein to Antonia, but we discovered it first. Now we lost the mine, and we have to work for those guys. Traitor! Well, nothing to say for yourself, huh? So you admit that you sold the intel to the mining team?
Go away, you brutes! Don't bully my daddy!
Ooh.
Oh, little Hook? Oh, no, you have it wrong. It's your daddy who bullied us first. Ask him if you don't believe me.
Don't do that.
Daddy?
Yes, I told Antonia about the vein, but I was the first one to discover it. I have the right to do anything with it.
It's only because you have that detector. Let's see who's boss when we take it from you.
Back off. I was thinking about the bigger picture when I did that. Unlike you all who just look for trouble every day.
Well, I think someone needs to teach you a lesson. Guys, get him.
It's time to teach you a lesson, old man.
You'll never lay a finger on Daddy without passing through Hook.
The moles are here. Surrender now. I'm here, everybody. Stop. Take it easy, everyone. The moles are here. Surrender now.
It's you! Come and help Hook.
Another punching bag? Fine by me. I'll kick all your butts.
Wow. So angry. Alright. Pimp Man's gonna do the most damage and hurt her. Alright.
You're not going anywhere.
Fighting is meaningless.
Leave it to me.
Time to twirl.
Wow. Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Just a few scratches. How about you, Hook?
Don't worry about me. I have Diggertron. No one can hurt me.
Good. That's good. And you, young lady, are you hurt? Thank you for your help.
I barely felt a thing.
I remember. You are the outsiders Natasha mentioned before, right? I heard that you helped resolve some conflicts around the mines when you arrived. And again today, when you saved my life.
Yeah, we kind of did a few things. We abused some miners that were being naughty. I just wanted to fight.
Whatever your motivation was, I appreciate your help.
Thank you very much.
Daddy, let's go to the old witch's clinic. You're seriously hurt.
But the vein detector that rapscallion was after, somebody already stole it from me. I need to keep searching, otherwise I might never see it again.
Head to the clinic, don't make a worry. What's more important, you the detector in real life. Stop talking nonsense and go to the clinic now. Yeah, don't make her worry.
It's just a tool. I guess I should let it go. Let's head to the clinic.
Good boy. Peek's probably got it, as he just sleeps constantly. Alright.
So early. Let's look around.
I've taken care of your wounds. I'm running short on medical supplies these days, though, so behave yourselves and stay away from trouble. You hear me? Don't pretend you didn't hear that, Hook. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Hook wasn't the one that caused trouble. It was those bad guys. We were just defending ourselves. And ask her.
The boss is always right. We shouldn't indulge kids. I don't know. It had nothing to do with me. No, the boss is always right.
See? You are gonna spoil that kid.
Yeah, man.
That's enough for now. I'll say this one last time, Hook. If you cause any trouble again, I'll take Diggertron away. Do you understand?
Hook understands.
The boss of the moles should stick to her word. I have patients to take care of. See you later.
Thank you again. If it weren't for you and Dr. Natasha, Hook and I probably would have been in big trouble.
What exactly happened?
Well, a few days ago, I found a geomarrow vein using a vein detector, and I sold this info to Antonia, a supervisor of the mining team.
That seems very logical.
Then, those vagrants heard about it and accused me of being a traitor. They believe that since I'm also a vagrant who came from another mine and ended up in here for a living, I should naturally be on their side. The mining team could not agree with that, of course. I'm just too old for this.
Daddy? Are we short on money? Why did you do that?
My poor child. Daddy is old now. Who knows how long I can stay by your side? I have to start preparing for your future.
Oh yeah, just traumatize the kid. Good job,
People
man.
say I'm selfish, think I'm a traitor, but it doesn't matter to me. All you need to know is when I'm gone, you will have the money to take care of yourself and survive on your own.
Daddy.
Forget about it. Since I've got the money from the mining team, I have nothing to complain about now. It's just a shame that I lost my vein detector. It was indeed a treasure.
Someone stole it.
I guess so. It's an ancient relic that can detect geomarrow veins. It's very rare. I haven't seen a second one in my life. I often carried it around looking for a new claim. I suppose some villains must have taken notice.
Villains.
Anyway, I guess I don't need the detector anymore. The less trouble, the better. I shouldn't care who stole my device. Whoever it was, I hope they get good use out of it.
Hook seems to be giving me a look that says, Hook wants to talk to you outside the clinic now.
That's very well animated. Well done.
So that's why people call eyes the windows to the soul.
She's gonna go find it.
Wait! Hook needs you to help with something.
Is it about Bursman?
Yes! We can't just stand by and do nothing. That detector is Daddy's treasure, so I gotta get it back. You'll help me, won't you?
Helping others is my passion. As long as you behave yourself, I don't want to help you.
Alright then. I'll be waiting for you at the shelter in the mine, big sister.
Ooh.
I mean...
What did you just call me?
See ya!
Ah, it's adorable. Alright, let's go help the tiny one. Oh, there's more people here. Who are you? Who are you?
Too slow, honorary member of the moles. You should have gotten here before Hook. Let me introduce you to Sweta. She is Daddy's most trusted miner.
Not at all. Mr. Fursman trusts every vagrant, and every one of us trusts Mr. Fursman.
Yeah, okay.
But after what happened over at that Geomarrow vein, the atmosphere at the shelter became a bit tense.
I'm here to find Daddy's treasure, his vein detector. I heard that someone stole it. Is that true?
Well, I would guess that's probably true. After the conflict in the mine, Wildfire gathered everyone out of the shelter and took a head count to check on the wounded. 4 people were not there. When we returned to the shelter, Mr. Fursman's detector was gone. We searched all around the shelter but found nothing. I guess one of those 4 people was the thief.
Ooh. No one else was at the shelter in that time.
The shelter was usually crowded, so thieves would have had a hard time stealing things when everyone was around. We vagrants have our dignity too. I'm sure we will catch the thief, but...
But... what?
Actually, we've already asked those 4 suspects about it. But they all claim to not have stolen anything. Of course, we could never expect thieves to confess and turn themselves in, right? In my opinion, one of those 4 was lying.
Arrest everyone, interrogate them one by one. Yeah. The liar must be the thief.
I agree. All 4 suspects are at the shelter. If you're feeling confident, why not give it a try? Maybe you can determine who the thief is.
Adults are so dishonest. Hook's gonna question them one by one.
Okay.
Well, well, well. What's this? Playing detective, are we?
Spill it! Did you steal my daddy's detector?
You little brat. How dare you label me a thief? Someone needs to give you a good lesson on manners. I'm an honest and decent man. I'd never do such a shady thing.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Anyone can say that. If you really didn't steal anything, then just answer our questions.
Oh, you have a temper, huh? All right, I'll spare a couple minutes for your little detective game.
What were you doing when the crime occurred? What do you think of Mr. Fursman? Did you see the detector? What were you doing?
I'm a cook. What else would I be doing? Don't you notice the smoky cooking smell all over me?
No.
It's just that I happened to be out shopping for ingredients at that time. Otherwise, who'd want anything to do with this kind of thing? That old Fursman was kind to me. When we were at Rivet Town, he put me in charge of the whole mining team's food supply. And it's because I trusted him that I came to this mine with him. I mean, I didn't expect he would take that money for himself.
What money?
Anyway, he found that Geomarrow vein by himself, so I won't blame him for not sharing. But you know, what he did was not like the old Fursman I knew.
Did you see the detector?
Well, I don't want to be a snitch, but out of my respect for Fursman, I'll tell you a secret.
Oh, yeah.
The helper over there, I saw him sneak into Fursman's tent and come out holding a box. See? Isn't he the most suspicious one?
Who's the most suspicious one? Not up to you. You might be framing him, I believe you, but it's not up to me to judge.
I don't care if you believe me or not. I told you all I know. Now leave me alone if you don't have any more questions. I'm busy.
Yeah, you look real fucking busy, dude. Alright, you. Taylor.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Nope. I'm no thief.
Really? Then you better answer our questions honestly.
Ask away. Let's not waste time.
What were you doing when the crime occurred?
Spacing out.
Oh.
Didn't notice anything.
What do you think, Mr. Fursman?
Good man, but a bit of a cheapskate.
Did you see the detector?
Nope. What detector?
Hey, would you mind talking more nicely?
What? I always talk like this.
I don't feel like she's the thief.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions yet.
I know.
Help her.
Hook? What's the matter?
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? Oh, if I'd known I would become a suspect, I wouldn't have gone out at that time. How foolish of me.
Relax, we're just checking off all the boxes. Feeling guilty or something? You seem a bit off. Relax.
We just need you to answer a few questions.
Okay. Ask away. It would be good to clear myself of suspicion.
What were you doing?
Nothing special. I just went out to get some fresh air. Oh dear. I know that's a lame alibi, but I swear it's the truth.
What do you think?
Mr. Firstman, he's a good person. Though... Oh, never mind. Oh, no. I must sound very suspicious, but I really didn't do anything. You have to believe me. Detector? No, I haven't seen anything, and I don't know anything. Is that all the questions you have? Have I proven my innocence?
No. Just stay calm and wait for the news.
Oh dear. All this waiting around is enough to make me even more anxious.
Too fucking bad, boy. Boyle. And merchant.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
He's a merchant, so he would have taken it to sell.
What? How could you say that? You're gonna make me angry.
I think you're suspicious. Don't get upset, it's a perfectly reasonable question.
You know what a businessman values the most? Reputation. If your slander ruins my reputation and harms my business, you'll pay for that.
Well, then answer our questions. We'll decide if we believe you or not.
What were you doing?
I have the right to remain silent.
Oh god. What do you think?
I withhold my opinion toward this question. No comment.
Ugh, you would... I'll give you one more chance. Think carefully and give your answer to Diggertron this time.
Calm down, Hook, don't scare him.
You little brat. Grow a couple of feet taller before you think about threatening me. Here, how about we make a deal? I'll tell you what I know in exchange for a small intel service fee. Fair and honest.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, looks like I can only continue exercising my right to remain silent. It's up to you.
Spill it or I'll call wildfire over.
Trying to threaten me with wildfire, huh? You think I'm afraid of them?
Let's tell Zila to take him away.
Huh? No, please don't. Look, I was only joking. Fine, I'll answer your questions. Please just don't pull wildfire into this.
What were you doing?
I went into town to restock. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? I restock on a regular basis, everyone knows that. I was wondering why there was nobody at the shelter.
What do you think, Miss
Firstman
Fesman?
is an old customer of mine. He's pretty nice to me, though we are not so close. As to what he did about that Geomero vein, it was kind of unethical. We're all neighbors. We've known each other for a long time. But he sold out to the other side and left his own people out to dry. I really can't agree with that. Look, the cook is definitely the thief. I'm sure about that. I value my reputation more than anything, so you can trust me.
Why are you so sure about that?
In my line of work, I've learned to read people. And something's definitely fishy with that cook. I could tell from the start. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone.
Look, the head is spinning. Do you remember everything they said?
Don't worry, I've written it all down for you. Remember, among these 4 people, only the real thief would lie.
The cook said the helper did it. The tailor said it wasn't her. The merchant said it was the cook, and the helper said it wasn't him. So, do you know who the culprit is?
The cook. Boss Hook, what do you think?
I think the cook and merchant are the most suspicious. My gut tells me that one of them is the culprit. But don't worry, even if you choose the wrong one, Pitch Dark Hook the Great has other ways to uncover the true culprit.
Right. We have other methods besides deductive reasoning to find out who the true thief is. Let's just examine what they've said first to decide. The cook said the helper did it.
Yeah, we've heard that already. I reckon it's the cook. The tailor's not interested, the helper's just an idiot, the merchant has a reputation to uphold, and the cook... Yeah, I'll go with the cook.
I don't know why, but I'll trust your judgment. Come on, let's go accuse the culprit.
And... he's gone. Or...
Where's the
yeah.
cook? Where did he go?
Beats me. I saw him running out in quite a panic.
Ah, that guy has to be guilty. Where is he running off to?
Probably trying to sell off the spoils.
Oh yeah, I saw Mr. Sampo on the way to the mine when I came here. Could he be involved in this?
Fucking Sampo.
Follow Hook! Mr. Sampo should be that way. Mr. Sampo's always at the clinic hanging around Miss Natasha. Hook thought he was really sick or something.
Yeah, he's lovesick.
If he's working with the thief, then he's also a bad guy.
Ooh, break. And... ooh, collect. Nice. Sorry, Hook.
My friend, are you serious? This device is quite rare. Are you really willing to sell it to me at such a low price?
No, why are you making this so complicated? Do you want it or not? Just tell me.
You two stop right there. Pitch Dark Hook the Great has arrived.
That guy's a thief. He's trying to sell something he stole.
Oh boy, I knew it was too good to be true. I gotta make this clear. I have nothing to do with this fella. You have to trust me. Miss Hook, please, don't point that thing at me. It's scary.
Hey, how can you sell me out like that? We had a deal.
You stole Daddy's treasure. Diggertron will not spare you.
This is all that old Bursman's fault. Just because he has this device I'm holding, he can make a fortune. It's not fair.
Well, it seems you guys have some issues to sort out, so maybe I should leave.
Firstman has his reasons. There's no reason for you to steal it.
What kind of a reason are you looking for? With the underworld in such a sad state, how are we supposed to survive if we don't resort to robbing and stealing?
That's a pretty bad argument, man.
Anyway, I got the device now. Come take it, if you have the guts.
I guess you want to do this the hard way.
Diggertron, get ready. Let me through. Time to twirl. Time to twirl.
Time for some hardship.
Time to twirl.
Just straight up murder that man.
You sure talk tough for someone who can't fight. Come on, hand the detector over to Hook. No, Daddy's treasure! It's broken!
Can it be repaired?
Hey, now this is Sampo's time to shine.
You're still here?
Of course. I wouldn't want to miss out on seeing you and Miss Hook's acts of heroism, would I? Listen here. There's a fellow in Bouldertown they call Balloway the Miner's Lamp. He's an appraiser. Although he claims that he doesn't do appraisals anymore for ancient relics, he actually still does a bit behind the scenes for ones that are of especially high value. I think this device of yours is probably worth a lot. It might be a good idea to try your luck with Balloway. Here's a trick. First, pretend that you want to sell it for a low price, then wait for him to excitedly fix the device for you. After it's fixed, tell him you changed your mind and you want to keep it for yourself. This business tactic is what I call a bait and switch. Pretty clever, huh?
Really?
Balloway the Miner's Lamp. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Sampo. Let's go into town to find him.
Have a safe trip.
Alright. I do know where he is. I've seen him before. I thought he was going to do something with relics that you unlock later on.
Let's look around.
Obviously not. Go away, relic appraisal service is no longer offered, but you can tell me if you have any other business. I was wondering if you could have a look at this detector.
I'm already retired from appraising ancient relics, so unless this detector is some kind of precious treasure...
Oh, look at this! The detector's probe broke off. Can you fix it?
Oh, ho, ho. This certainly is a rare relic. Let me take a closer look.
Yes, look extra close. You have to help Hook fix it.
This device... I've been in the business for a long time, but never have I seen an ancient relic like this one before. I think this is probably beyond repair. But still, it is a rare treasure. Even broken, I'd be willing to pay a high price for it. What do you say?
Can you tell me more about it? I intend to sell it.
The detector's probe is gone. It's like searching for something without eyes or ears. Who's going to want a pile of junk? I don't believe any other stores will buy it off you. Come on, I'll give you a nice deal.
Maybe we should let Versman decide what to do with it.
All right then, let's go find Daddy.
Because, I mean, that makes more sense to me. Makes more sense that you go and talk to the person who it actually belongs to. There he is.
Where have you been, Hook? I was just about to go looking for you. Come on, let's go home. I'll cook some salt-baked rock crabs for you.
Oh, that sounds good.
What's wrong with this kid?
We found the vein detector.
Vein detector? The one I lost?
Big Sister and Hook helped Daddy catch the thief that stole it. But Daddy's detector is broken. It's all my fault. If only I could have found it sooner.
So it was stolen. You're not hurt, are you, Hook?
I'm fine. Daddy, can you see if your detector still...
Oops.
The geomarrow probe is damaged. I'm afraid this thing won't work anymore.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I didn't help one bit.
What are you apologizing for? Thank you so much for looking out for me, Hook.
But Daddy's treasure...
Wow. A-tier voice acting. It's a shame the character isn't emoting.
Don't cry, Hawk. Daddy's true treasure has been here all along. It was never lost or broken.
It was the friends we made along the way. It's an adorable treasure indeed.
Even you know what it is?
The detector helped me find lots of geomarrow veins, and It saved the mining team a lot of money. In that respect, it was a very good thing. But at the end of the day, the detector is just a tool. A true treasure must have irreplaceable importance to someone.
Doesn't really understand.
That's okay. I'm saying some things that might seem strange, but you will understand someday.
So, the treasure Daddy's talking about
is still happily running and jumping around.
Daddy! You're not allowed to see her cry! Go away!
Wow. Wow. Cool. Alright, so that's it then, yeah? Yep. Alright, sweet. Caught up. What do we got for warps? Oh, 1380. Okay. Alright. Probably going to leave it there then. So that's some more side quest stuff done. And yeah, I'll leave it there. When we come back, we will continue on with the main story. And hopefully push a few more levels. Do I have anything I can grab straight away? Nah, that's it. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Yeah, we'll come back and we'll finish off the story. We'll not finish off the story, we'll just continue on and see how far we go, because I think there's a lot more to go. But I wanted to try and get everything done all at the same time. It also helps with like leveling, getting over leveled and everything. Getting over leveled is not really ideal, but it does help when I'm trying to push the content so we don't get stuck. So yeah, so when we come back, as I said again, we will continue on with the main story. Yeah, research for me should happen in about 3 or 4 minutes, so I might do some farming as well. Get some crystals or jades so we can do another 10 pull. And yeah, thanks very much for watching so far. I'll see you in the next one.